Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, which is one of the most classic designer bags that one can buy, and whether I think it is still relevant in the year 2021 or is it kind of dead, is it just out of style and one shouldn't even bother with a Speedy bag. There are many timeless classic designer bags you can go for, and Speedy is one of the most affordable of those classic status bags. But in the last few years, I can definitely see Speedy declining its popularity. So if any of you are considering purchasing a Louis Vuitton Speedy, but you're hesitating because you're not sure whether it is a cool bag to have, does it still have the classic status, then stay tuned. I'll share my thoughts on this. By the way, if you're new on my channel, welcome. I am Isabelle. I'm so glad you're here. My channel is all about luxury, moderation, and fashion. So if you're into that, I would love it if you consider subscribing to my channel. Also, my 100,000 subscriber giveaway is still running, where I'm giving away two amazing luxury prizes. One being this beautiful Saint Laurent Mini Lou camera bag in this beautiful fog color with gold hardware, and the second prize is the rare Louis Vuitton key pouch. So if you haven't entered my 100,000 subscriber giveaway yet, I'm gonna leave that video linked in the description section below, so head over there and enter my giveaway. The giveaway is open till the end of August. Alright, back to our Speedy discussion. The Speedy is a very simple top handle bag with full zipper closure on top. It is definitely a classic timeless style, but in terms of what is currently popular, I definitely think that the Speedy is not so of the moment or on trend at the moment. So I'd say it has a classic timeless status still, and I don't think they'll ever change, but it's not so cutting edge fashion. So for someone who might be considering purchasing a Speedy bag, I think there are three different factors to consider. So first of all, are you someone who is looking for cutting edge fashion and you want something that has an it status right now? Or are you looking for a practical handbag that suits your lifestyle, that is timeless, and you don't mind if it's not such an it bag at the moment? So if you're someone who is looking for that hot it item of 2021 or 2022, then the Speedy is definitely not your girl. So you better look for something else. But in terms of bags that are not so of the moment, I think there are two categories. The first category is a type of bag that was just so trendy for a number of seasons already. It has been so overdone, everyone is over it, and everyone's just moved on from that type of a bag. So these types of bags are considered no longer relevant, really out of fashion. Of course, I have to put in that disclaimer. We should just buy what we like, and if a said bag is out of trend, it doesn't really matter. If you love it, go for what makes your heart sing. But I'm just talking about the general trend. The second category of bags within the not so it bags of the moment are those timeless classics that have just steady staying power. The popularity of these types of bags may fluctuate. Sometimes these bags could be a little bit more popular, other times it might go down in popularity, but these are the bags that are just really safe to buy. They will never look irrelevant or out of date because they have earned the classic status. And in my opinion, the Louis Vuitton Speedy belongs to that second category. Now, various designer brands used to have very similar bags to the Speedy, like the Gucci Boston bag, but these bags are no longer really seen on the streets. I feel like not many people are interested in these bags, but the Speedy has survived the test of time and is still steadily sold. The other thing that I noticed is if a designer repeats a specific bag design in different variations all the time, that's a good indicator that that is still a relevant bag. So for example, when Louis Vuitton releases its new collections, more often than not, the new collection includes some variation of the Speedy bag, and they even have the Nano Speedy bag to follow the mini bag trend. So the fact that Louis Vuitton keeps producing the Speedy bags in different variations is a really good sign that it is a very classic bag that is here to stay. Now, the second thing to consider would be the price point. So the Speedy has seen many price increases over the years. Just like most designer handbags, they keep going up in prices anyway every year, sometimes multiple times a year. The current retail price for this specific Speedy, which is the Speedy size 30 in the coated canvas material without the bandolier, so the classic style, is $1,160 before tax, or 1,790 Australian dollars. Now, these Speedy bags used to cost less than $1,000 just a few few short years ago, so it definitely hurts to buy the Speedy at the current prices if you remember the old prices. But considering the current designer bag prices, I don't think the price of the Speedy is all that ridiculous. So for the same price, what else can you really get with the current prices of luxury bags? You might be able to get a tiny little bag that is like an SLG on a chain maybe from another designer, or even from Louis Vuitton. For around 1800 Australian dollars, there's not much else you can get that has a decent size, that has such a classic design that you can keep for years in your collection. So considering the cost per wear over the next decades that you're going to keep the bag, because this is not going to become irrelevant anytime soon, I still think that it is worth purchasing a Louis Vuitton Speedy at the current prices. And thirdly, I just wanted to talk about the design features and the practicality of the bag. What I love about the Speedy bag is that it comes in so many variations and sizes and prints and materials that it caters for pretty much any person's taste or lifestyle. So the Speedy typically came in 4 different sizes back in the day, but now there are so many extra sizes to cater for all sorts of taste. So it starts all the way from the Nano Speedy, which is, by the way, impossible to get from the boutique. But if you have a good sales associate, they'll always help you out sourcing a popular item. So the tiny little Nano Speedy is just so cute. If you're someone who's really minimal with what you carry and you like being hands-free with your bags with a crossbody strap, that is your bag. And then you've got the size 22 if you go for the leather version. You've got the size 25 in canvas and leather, the size 30, which is this one, and the numbers refer to the length of the bag from here to here in centimeters. And then you've got the larger size 35 in canvases, and there used to be a size 40. I'm not sure whether they still do size 40 because larger bags are not so popular at the moment. But also they have versions of Speedies with the bandolier, which is the shorter strap. So if you're someone who really has to have the hands-free option and you can't commit to an exclusively top handle bag, then there is that option for you as well. And there are so many fun versions with each new collection that they come out with. Currently, they've got their funky collection with all the sculpture heads on it. I mean, I don't love it. I totally don't understand that collection. But if you're into it and if you're perhaps more artistic than me and you appreciate it, then you know, you can always go for a very different, unique version of an otherwise very classic bag. So I do love the fact that you have so many variations of the Speedy to choose from to really cater to your own taste and your own lifestyle and your size and everything else. And the added bonus for the Speedies, specifically in the coated canvas versions like this particular one, it is so carefree, especially in this damier ebene version because there's no raw vachetta leather anywhere. It's pretty dark in color and the coated canvas is so easy to clean and look after. If I get anything on it, I just use a alcohol-free baby wipe to clean it off and it's back to looking really clean. And wear and tear has been excellent. Can you believe that this is a 10-year-old bag? I have used it so much. I mean, look at that. It still looks pristine in my opinion, and the interior lining is immaculate as well. It's in that red textile lining, and yeah, I just think that these bags will serve you so well. And the thing that inspired me to do this video today is that, you know, I've actually not used the Speedy bag for a good part of the last 5 years as my handbag collection grew. I always had something else that I preferred to use over the Speedy. But lately, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the whole vintage bag thing. But I've been really drawn to my Speedy bag again and I've started using it again. And let me just quickly show you how cool this bag looks. I mean, doesn't that just look so effortlessly chic? It looks so nice with black, which black and brown don't always go together, but the browns in the damier ebene just look so amazing with any color. I don't know how they achieve this color, but the color is just perfection. It is the perfect neutral, and it also goes with any warm tone. So look how nice it is with my beige pants. These are, by the way, my favorite pants at the moment from Zara, and I am loving this outfit and the bag. And I've just been loving the capacity of this bag. It's like an endless pit. You can put so much in it and it'll still fit everything that you need. Be it water bottle, notebooks, pouches full of makeup. Downsizing is sometimes really frustrating because you have to place your items so perfectly and neat, like playing Tetris in your mini bags, but this bag has just been so carefree, and especially going through the pandemic times at the moment, I just love knowing that I can just give it a good wipe over after I use it for the day. So that inspired me to do this video. It is an old school bag. It was my first ever designer bag. I just absolutely have been enjoying this bag. So my verdict, the Speedy will never be irrelevant. Yes, it might be less popular or hyped up as it has been in the past. And yes, it's not such a cutting edge it bag, but if you're sitting on the fence about purchasing a Speedy bag, whether it be your first designer handbag or whether you're looking to add to your designer bag collection and you're not sure whether the Speedy is still a good investment for your wardrobe, then I say go for it. I also want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do share your opinions in the comments below. I love hearing from you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today. And I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys.